Hi, it's Jeff Chalmers here from discoverdoublebase.com. Thanks for joining me in another video lesson, and today we're going to be exploring the melody for Sister Sadie. I'm going to be showing you the fingerings that you've just seen me play it hopefully, and I'll be showing you how I played it, what fingerings I used, how to play in the lower positions and how to play up in thumb position as well. So let's get into the details. So the melody is based in the pentatonic scale really, but with some minor thirds thrown in. And that's a very common mixture that you'll have this this bluesy kind of sound that you get from mixing the pentatonic scale with the blues scale. And in this instance, it's really just the minor to major third. And underneath, you've got the guitar and the drums playing this kind of answering phrase to the melody. So the melody is, and the drums and the guitar go, and that A flat 7 to G7 is a kind of answering phrase to the tune. But we don't need to play that in this instance because it's being played by other members of the band. Usually, if we were playing Sister Sadie at a jam session, we'd probably just play the stabs and not the melody. But I really wanted to teach you a tune so you were learning more melodic content to use in your solos, and it's a lot of fun to play. So let's have a look at what the notes are. G, G, B flat, B natural, open D, E natural to open D, and then G to B natural. Is the answering phrase. Then a slight variation. And now here it's the same at the start. G, B flat to B natural, D, E, D, and then it's G, E. And then there's a third variation. Starts off the same, but now, and let's have a look at these notes. E natural to B flat, down to the open G. So going from the beginning, but slowly. So it's a really cool sound, that major sixth to minor third, very bluesy, kind of against the dominant chord, really works great. And then there's this little phrase. So this is G, and then it's B flat to B. And then we've got this triplet, which is G, F, D, C, B flat. Then the last one, another triplet. So it's B flat, D, C, B flat, G, F, G. It's a really tricky melody to get up to speed actually. I found that really hard to get under the fingers, and I found it useful actually to look at the right hand. So I knew exactly what was going on and I could articulate those notes. So essentially it repeats that whole melody again, so it plays it twice. And then there's a bridge section, which the chords are C dominant 7 to 2 bars of C7 to 2 bars of G7. Then it's a bar of C7, a bar of B flat 7, a bar of A7 to a bar of A flat 7, and then we start again with the tune. But I thought, just to add a bit of interest, I'd put the melody up the octave. So if you're happy to work in thumb position, then put it up the octave. If not, you could just repeat the A section that we've already done. So let's have a look at the best fingering, or the fingering that I prefer. So I actually just start on the E string. So it's G with the third finger on the E string, B to B, B flat to B, D, E, D, and you're at the harmonic there, G, and then I smudge up to the B natural. And the great thing is the melody all fits into the hand up to this point. G, E, and now there's a big shift. So it's an E, B flat. So just check your tuning with the open E if you're struggling to get up to that note. And the hard thing is to get from this D up to the E, and then the B flat, which is just across with the second finger, and we're back to G again. And the melody is the same, but obviously we're playing it in thumb position, so G, B flat to B, that repeats itself. G, F, D, C, B flat. And then it's D, C, B flat, G, F, G. And that's it. That's the whole melody all the way through. So, you know, if you are wanting to learn something that's going to help you develop your phrasing, learn some cool new licks that you can apply in your solos, I think this is a really suitable piece. And it's a lot of fun to play in a band. I also found the string crossing quite challenging on that phrase. That's a tricky phrase to get under the fingers. So spend some time with it, work out the areas that you need to work on, and it'll really pay off. So thanks for watching today. It's been a bit of a whistle-stop tour of Sister Sadie, just talking you through note by note. And I'd really encourage you to just start playing as many melodies as you can, particularly of jazz standards. It's fantastic to quote those melodies in your solos, to play them as a melody instrument, and you know, to learn a kind of repertoire of melodies. It will make you a better musician, and it's a lot of fun to do. So keep practicing hard, and I'll see you in the next video.